Oi. So today I'd like for you to come on over here and join me on the most fascinating and vast world of the energy centers in the body. So please put on your Ayurveda shades and let's go.
So vitality, and this is a word I'm using as an attempt to describe our sense of wholeness. Yeah? So vitality can most fully be received, processed, and ultimately expressed via the subtle world of the chakras. And I know that that's a mouthful, so we're going to take it in small bites. During our time together, we'll explore particular asanas, yoga poses, and we'll see which is ideal for balancing which energy center. And we'll also learn a little bit about the bija mantras for each of the chakras. But most importantly, what I would like to share with you are two particular tools which I found to be quite useful for building a more down-to-earth relationship to this often mysterious and yet quite intimate territory of the chakras. One of these tools is the connection between the 5 elements and the chakras. And by the 5 elements, I mean earth, water, fire, air, and ether or space. And look at the nice opening that they have created here for us. So kind. So through this connection, it becomes clear that there is no distinction between how a particular chakra or a particular dosha is brought back to balance. And before giving you an example of this, let me state a basic law of nature which Ayurveda uses for all of its teachings. The antidote to a disturbance, whether it be excess or deficiency, consists of the opposite qualities which caused it. So, the elements which make up the first and the second chakra, for example, earth and water, also happen to be the elements which make up the kapha dosha. So when Mudlahara, the first chakra, earth, is in excess, there's a sense of heaviness, mucus, and drowsiness. When Swadhisthana, the second chakra, water, is in excess, one is more susceptible to experiencing sad emotions such as melancholy and depression. So the antidote for either of these two chakras in excess matches the antidote for excess kapha dosha. So what is this, you may ask? Well, it is any wholesome practice that will lighten up the heavy and dense qualities currently present in one's lifestyle. So, going on an expedition to assist the shaking off of long-term patterns of resistance, or simply taking on a single practice of doing one thing in a new way, just that. These are examples of how to become more alert to life and in turn dissolve the heaviness of earth and water in excess. I know, the view is getting so beautiful. And yet I still have that second tool to share with you, and how its connection is useful. So, and it's about the 5 organs of perception and the chakras. So I am talking about the nose, the tongue, the eyes, the ears, and the skin. So let's say that you'd like to improve your ability to see things as they truly are, to see wider and wiser than the constant imprints clouding your vision, news, social media, and so on. So you ask, which chakra is this organ of perception interconnected to? Manipura is the answer. So to restore balance in this third chakra is also to restore clarity and a greater capacity for discernment. When this city of jewels is well cared for, one's sight becomes clear.
So my wish, as we go deeper into this exploration of how the energy centers relate to the 5 elements, to the 5 senses, as well as to asana practice and the mantras, that it becomes more accessible and easier for us to take care of these subtle centers. And I will close with the bija mantra for Anahata, unstruck sound, the heart chakra. So I invite you to place either one hand or both hands over the heart, and either inwardly or outwardly chant yum, yum,